Hello everyone, I'm on the Rand and welcome back to another episode of Random Unboxings, where I'm really excited about this episode because I managed to find something that is so rare it's really hard to find any information about it online. But it is also at the same time something that I loved and collected so many of as a kid. And I'm talking about the Dracco Heads Series 2 Grolls and Gorks. This pack is really hard to find, especially sealed. You can probably find some of the characters like alone for pretty cheap online, but getting it in the actual package is really hard, I found. Because this was actually just sold in some places in Europe, just like the Series 1 Dracco Heads, but this had a shorter lifespan, if I remember correctly. It was still the one that I managed to collect the most of though, when I was younger. But also, the other pack I have here is a normal Series 1 Dracco Heads, but you might notice there's something different about this pack compared to the ones that I did earlier on my channel, you know. Because this pack is actually a lot more colorful. The other one was just like plain purple. But I just love the colors on this version. And also, this is actually the one pack that we had in Norway when I was younger. So this actually is a lot more nostalgic to me than the other versions that I did earlier. So I'm really excited about this. Especially the Series 2. Because, you know, it was the one that I had the most of when I was younger, and it's so hard to find it. And I finally managed to find someone who sold them on eBay. They sold them together like this, so that's why I have the Series 1 as well. But I'll just start with the Series 1 and showing you the pack more closely. And I also have something to talk about the story on the Series 2 ones, so we'll get to that later. But for now, let's just start with Series 1. Okay, so this is the first series. I really regret throwing away the empty packages that I already had with the purple ones, Series 1 that I did earlier, so now I can't compare them to anything. But still though, this looks a lot more colorful than those ones, and I really love it. A shame though that I can't read the language on this one, because it's some sort of language that I'm not familiar with, but that's not important at all. And also on the back here you can see a picture of two of the Dracco Heads we can get. This one I don't remember the name of, but this is Cactus Boy or Cactus Guy. I really like him. I've told you about him in my other Dracco Heads video. And this guy here is Dracco. I don't own him though, but I always want him. So maybe I'll get him. He is the main character and the poster boy, you know. Still made by Dracco. A really nice picture, reminds me of a sunset. And also have this guy again on the front. And here we have the Spy and Shark Head and this guy I don't remember the name of, but you know, it's just names. Don't really care about that. So let's just open it and see what we get. And I'm going to try to keep them as nice as possible, because I don't want to throw away these packages. So I'll just slice them open with some scissors, as careful as I can. Yeah, it was just like I remembered, because in this version we actually get 4 stickers and 4 Dracco Heads. That's a lot better than what we had in the other packages, where we only had 3 Dracco Heads per pack. Or was it 2? I can't remember anyway. But anyway, I want to try to see which characters we got here. Because I don't really remember the names of all of them. But this guy is a red, transparent red version of Evil Eyes. I also had a lot of this guy when I was younger, in a dark blue. I can actually find it to reference it. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm going to digress a little bit now, but I just thought of something that I thought would be really cool to do. Because, as I said, I got Evil Eyes in transparent red now. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I had 2 versions of him in dark transparent blue. I just wanted to compare them to the new one, the red one. Because this is really interesting, because, you know, I just realized that one of them has a red eyebrow, but the other one does not. Isn't that really cool? And also, they had so many different colors of every single one, it's amazing. You could get like a huge collection of every single color and it would be so amazing to have. But now I have a transparent red one, Evil Eyes, and 2 transparent blue ones, with 1 red eyebrow. Kinda random, but really cool. The next one here, the transparent blue one. It's called Doll. I don't even know, I didn't really like this one that much when I was a little kid, because it just looked kind of weird to me. But you can see here, There she is, called Doll, number 12. And of course, I did have the doll when I was younger as well, in 2 different colors, yellow and some sort of light blue here, but the skin color face. So this was actually really creepy to me when I was younger. I didn't really see how this fit in together with all the other ones, but that was just my personal opinion. That's really cool. I just want to show you guys that. The next one we got is Diablo. If I can find him here though, but I remember the name of him, so it's not really that important. But of course, there's another side. There we have Diablo, number 23. And if you remember my last Dracco Heads video, I was really happy because I got him in silver in that video. That's really cool. It's my first silver one ever. And also when I was a kid, I did have him in dark transparent blue as well, with yellow eyes. So that's so cool that they had so many different colors of each one. The last one that I got is called Magic. And he is in purple with a top hat. I also had him when I was younger, of course. And it's the same color except for his eyes and his moon and star shapes on his belly or something, I guess. So that's really cool. I really liked this guy when I was younger. Has his red here and yellow eyes, which is just black and white here. I kind of prefer the old one, to be honest, but you know, this guy is cool as well. I'm really getting surprised on how many different variants of details they have. I also need to talk about the stickers that I got in the Series 1 pack. You see here we got Calvin as the first sticker and One-Eyed Jack, which, if you remember my last Dracco Heads video, I did say that this guy was called Big Eye, but that's actually wrong, because Big Eye is this guy. He is from Series 2, but we'll get to that later. Also, you got Sam, which is just a normal smiling guy, I guess, and Gossip Girl, number 17 and 33. I really like the stickers. I just this when I was a kid, I always thought that this background reminded me of some sort of desert or a desert night with some sort of black sky and red sand. That's just my fantasy though. But yeah, I really like this. I'm extremely happy that I managed to find a version that was actually the one that I had in Norway. And also the Series 2 though, but we'll get to that soon. So yeah, let's just move on to Series 2. But first I'll just quickly mention something that I forgot about. On the back side of the stickers you actually have game functions. Dracco point and throw in a basket. But mainly just collected them, to be honest. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of interesting to mention. But let's just move on to Series 2 now. So yeah, this is Dracco Heads Series 2 Grolls and Gorks. Possibly my favorite piece of collectibles ever made, to be honest. But let's just have a quick look at the package. As you can see, it has this sort of nice disco light blue coloring in the background. And some of the characters you can get on the front. I think this is Gork and this guy is Dum Dum. These two are the two main characters from this series. Because in this series they actually have a story. It's a pretty long and complicated story, but basically all of the Dracco Heads got trapped on a planet because their ship lost something called the Dracco Stone, so they couldn't take off anymore. So they divided into 2 groups to search for the Dracco Stone, because this guy's group wanted to search for them in the caves, dark caves, and this guy, Dum Dum's group, wanted to search for the Dracco Stone in the forest. And they were like at war and everything, and it was really kind of stupid but kind of cool as well. Also, a little quick side note, I actually had Dum Dum when I was younger. Is this one. It's not in the exact same colors though, but almost. The eyes are the same and his right side of his body is the same, but this is transparent instead of being orange, so that's kind of cool, I guess. You get 4 Dracco Heads in this pack as well, 2 stickers and 1 collection sheet. And there's not really too much interesting stuff on the back. You have the sad onion here as usual. Dracco.com, I don't know if that site is still up, and also the Dracco logo here. But let's just open it and see what we get. I'm still going to try to open this as careful as I can. Oh no! What is this? Oh, I got two. What? I got two duplicates of each in every... What is this? This is really stupid. What the hell? Yeah, okay. I'll just get onto the characters soon, but that just blew my mind. Sorry about that. So yeah, I have successfully recovered from that shock. I'm sorry, I just got so blown away by this. I don't know if this is a normal thing that used to happen, but looking at my old collection, it seemed like a recurring theme that I had to get multiples of the same one. But I have no idea, I just thought that this was a bit disappointing, just to be honest. But just let's move on and look at the characters and the stickers we got. First of all, this guy, I do think this was just called Big Tooth or something, but I'm going to look it up and see. Okay, he was called Jaws. Oh, he looks so scary. He was also one of my favorites as a kid, the one that I played the most with, to be honest. And it was this one. I had it in transparent yellow. You can probably see all the play wear on this guy, because I used to play with this guy all the time. Really liked him. You know what, I'm actually going to display this guy instead of the other purple one. That's fun. The other guy I got was this guy. I think it was called Chaotic. Yeah, Chaotic. He was called Chaotic. I really liked the look of this one when I was younger. I didn't have him though. This is actually the first one I have of this. That's kind of cool. But I have two duplicates. Also, I always thought that this guy looked kind of like Spooky over here. Like, he has the same colors as well. And the mouth is really similar. I had Spooky though. But yeah, that's not part of this video ever also. But yeah, so that's... Also these two are you just watch them, so that's not important at all. That's really kind of disappointing, but let's just look at the stickers. I think this is Luca, or Ayuka. Is that an I or is that a L? I think that's L, Luca, number 29. I've never seen this one, actually. I have never seen that one before. So yeah, I did not have Luca as a kid. But the other one here, this is Yikes, number 36. I remember this one. I did have this guy. In transparent blue, once again. This is Yikes. Kinda cool. So that's the stickers for this one. The other sticker card we got is Bozo, number 7, and Screamer. I had both of these guys as well when I was younger. I remember this guy the most because I had two of him. Two versions. Both of them has one of his sides green with some other color on the left side. Purple and transparent red in my cases. And this other guy, I thought it was the same colors, but it's really similar though. You can give me that. It's really similar colors. I really liked this guy as well when I was younger. That's not really relevant. So yeah, I guess that's that. I'm kinda sorry for turning this video into like both an unboxing and a show off of my old collection, like some of them, but I was just trying to reference like the ones that I got here to make it a little bit more interesting. But I'm kinda disappointed, to be honest, that I got the duplicates like in this other pack. I was really looking forward to this Series 2 Dracco Heads. And if I find more of them sometime in the future, I will make more videos about them because I love them so much. But I'm still going to pick my favorite of the bunch that I got today, as I usually do. And you know what? I can't pick this one though, because I already had him, you know. Today I'm actually going to pick this guy as my favorite that I got, Chaotic, because I never had him as a child. So it's really interesting to me to get this one for the first time. And also I wanted to do something else. This checklist from Series 2, I want to take a look at it, because you know, I had some of them when I was younger. I had almost every single one of them. On this page alone, the only ones that I did not have was Gork. Chaotic, of course, I have him now though. Loco. Babas. Pupilor. Psycho. and angry. The other ones I had, all of the other ones. Pupilor is really unique though and really interesting. And my favorite Dracco Head ever is actually on this page. Is this one, is Big Eye. It was my favorite when I was a kid. I don't know why, I just really liked him. I have him in orange as well, but I couldn't find it. Found him. So yeah, this guy is really damaged. I played with this guy so much. And also, even one of his legs broke off. And I had to glue it together when I was younger. That's really cool. So this is actually probably the more nostalgic one. Even though I got the purple one first, I remember that. So the purple one was actually my favorite though. But as you can see, I played with this guy a lot more. So that's just a little piece of history. Also here on the other side, we got a lot of more wacky, crazy characters. Eggy was also one of my favorites. But if I'm going to mention the ones that I don't have and never had on this guy side as well. It was this guy, Gollum, Apex, Grumpy, Luca, of course, I mentioned him or her or whatever that is. I had that one as well. I had that one. I had every single one. Only these two actually, and that guy Grumpy. Oh, Grass I did not have. And this guy as well. He was actually one of the more popular ones. Twin Head. You know what? Because people always used to say that this guy was like more special than the other ones. It like counted like 2, had double points or something. That's really cool actually. One of the more memorable ones, in my opinion. But yeah, I still did not get Dracco though, the number 1 poster boy. But yeah, there was a lot of digression in this episode, I'm sorry about that. But I just want to tell you all about it. Like, I have so much to talk about when it comes to Dracco Heads. And it's so exciting to me. And I'm really happy that I actually got the chance to unbox a Series 2 here on my channel. That's just amazing to me. But yeah, I guess that concludes my unboxing of Series 2 Dracco Heads, Grolls and Gorks. And of course, the original Series 1. But I've already done that. But it's a different pack, okay? It's a different version of the pack, so it still counts as a different pack in my opinion. You know, I have a lot more stuff in this one. I have stickers as well. You didn't have that in the other one. But yeah, no more digression. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please, if you would like to leave a comment or share the video with your friends, please do that, because it would make me very happy. And goodbye!